What's up everybody, this is Scott and welcome back to another video. We all know that I have been trying to automate my house to basically have it do everything for me.
Make a place scream.
No, it doesn't sound
Look, I'm tired of it.
I mean, honestly, I'm not really that bad, am I? 1, 2, 3 Google Homes, a Google Home Mini, 5 smart lights, that thing on the wall behind me. All right, enough, I get it. But that's not gonna stop me from telling you about the sweet new lighting system that I just installed in my house. This is the Noon Smart Lighting System. The Noon Home Smart Lighting System is this baller idea that aims to give professional layered lighting that you can use right in your home. Honestly, it's not really the full reason why I decided to get it. I wanted to be able to turn on and off the lights with my voice after certain people in my house turn things on and off, which is super infuriating. The system comes with a super sleek Noon Home Power Director and extension switches. In addition to the sweet Director touchscreen, there's an app that's also super nice, very slick. The lights, like I mentioned before, can be controlled with Amazon, Alexa, or Google. So you can end up with an easy to use system that creates natural lighting environments optimized for your living space, meaning it creates this really easy relaxed flow if that's what you're going for, or you can change the scenes right using the app. So rather than replacing all the bulbs in my house, and you know that I have a lot of smart bulbs because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are downstairs right now. Oh, 7 on the wall thing behind me. So needless to say that it can get really expensive if you replace all the bulbs. Rather than do that, just replace the switches, and that's what the Noon Home Smart Lighting System has the ability to do for me. So it can lead to a much cheaper proposition rather than switching out anywhere bulbs from 30 to 50 bucks a pop. You can see that this gets a little expensive when you go over the top, maybe like I do. The Room Director is a small touchscreen display that plugs directly into the wall power. You can swipe up and down, left and right to control some things. Once it's up and running, it works with all the existing lights. And let me just go ahead and tell you, it is super easy, super slick to set up. I am overwhelmingly impressed with the Noon Home Lighting System. So this really is a two-part series, and the reason it's a two-part series is because I want to show you how easy it is to install it. That's today's video, and in the next video I want to tell you all the different things that you can do with the app itself and with the Power Director. So in this two-part series I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and get these installed in your home, and in the next video I'm going to show you how you can kind of automate your whole life and create these really cool, interesting layered lighting looks for your home. So here's the thing. I'm not an electrician, so I'm hoping that I can figure out this Noon stuff a little bit better than most. So keep this in mind that I am a do-it-yourself type person, obviously with some of the videos I've made in the past, but this is one that I'm kind of making it up because I don't tend to mess with electric. So if you're seeing this video, it means that I'm still alive, which I guess it means I didn't electrocute myself. I will remember to turn the breaker off. Warning, 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 warning. Make sure you turn the electric off before you do anything electrical in your house. Trust me, this arm all the way up to the shoulder got a little bit of 120 running all the way up through it, so it doesn't hurt you to the point of maybe killing you, but it definitely is not something that I want to put on my list to do every day. So the Noon switches themselves have 4 wires: line, load, ground, and neutral. That's pretty common when it comes to folks that mess with electric. I am not one of those folks. Pretty shocking I had to look all of this stuff up. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that Greg got on me about something that I didn't check. I don't really know, I wasn't paying attention. So I talked with Noon Support, and the reason why I talk with Noon Support is because in one of the locations that I wanted to put one of the switches, I only had line, neutral, and ground. What I ended up finding out, that was actually line, load, and ground. Yeah, I'm not really sure who wired my house before I got there because that was definitely not something that I did. So Noon Support actually told me that they need all 4 wires. So before you go out and buy these, make sure that you have all 4 wires needed. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to utilize the Noon system in your home. Now, thankfully, in 2 of the locations, the primary 2 locations, they did have the wires that I needed, and I was able to get them installed, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute. Installation as a whole is pretty easy overall. Noon pretty much thought of everything when it came to trying to do anything related to the installation of these lights. In the box, they're going to give you everything you need, from stickers that could mark the lines on your house to make sure that you're installing the lines correctly. And honestly, that's a really nice touch. Additionally, the installation guides are easy to follow. There's a wall protector, that way you don't mess up your wall. I didn't use that, however, because they were really close to the counter that I was installing the switches at, so honestly I just wiped the counter off with a regular sponge after the fact. As you can see from the video, it's a super simple installation. Match up the colors of your wires, black to black, white to white, green to green, so on and so forth. Or if the colors don't match, which like some of the problems that I had in my house, it's live to live, load to load, ground to ground, and neutral to neutral. Again, pretty straightforward stuff. It's hard to mess that up, but I managed to do it because I shocked myself, so good on me. These can work as single or multi-way switches, and the installation guide is going to give you everything that you can possibly think of to configure it. Honestly, it's a total breeze, and the one thing that I did have to contact Noon support about, they were super responsive. I had an answer within probably 5 minutes, and that was only because it was my fault. I was on my mobile in terms of getting the chat to work. Their box actually says, if you've changed the light switch before, installing Noon will be that easy. And they're absolutely correct. It was a total breeze to get these installed. Something I was able to do in 10 minutes per side once I figured out how to, do electrical stuff. Probably the best thing about this is if you're just a little bit uncomfortable with electrical, you can still figure this out. It's actually a really brilliant lighting system. Again, as long as they're pretty much configurable to your home. Gotta have those 4 wires that I mentioned before. So what are some of the things that I like about it right out of the box? Well, the fact that it was super easy for me to install is definitely a big plus. But if you take a look at that power director switch that they have, you can do so much with that right out of the box without any customization. I can change the lights from a really, really bright setting to a relaxed setting. I can change the dimmer if I want to as well. And that's right out of the box with no customization. In the next video, I'm gonna talk about all the customization that you can do. Another thing that I like, they look super clean. If you take a look at the wall, they just look like they fit and they belong. They definitely are a conversation piece when somebody walks in the house and says, oh, hey, what is that? I can kind of show them and showcase what you can do with the light switches. And it's also super helpful the fact that I don't have to switch out a dozen bulbs or so. I can switch out 1 switch or 2 switches and control everything in my kitchen and my dining room. And one other thing that I really liked is the fact that it's this modular design. I can actually unplug the power director and move it to another switch as long as they have that Noon Home Light Smart switch to plug into. So needless to say, right by the sink, I could unplug the regular one and plug the power director one in there if I wanted to. And it's just that super simple to where I could have that type of functionality within my fingertips from within a minute. So what's one of the things that I disliked? Honestly, it's the price. They're $399 to get 1 power director and 2 regular switches. Now I know it's expensive, but you gotta hear me out on this. The fact that I could be spending 50 bucks a bulb and I need to change out 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 different bulbs. You're seeing right there, if I do the math right, that's about 450 bucks. So even after tax, I can get these 3 switches and I can keep regular light bulbs in it, and I'm already saving a little bit of cash. So needless to say, for my particular use case, it worked out, but that's not necessarily to say that it would work for you. Take a look at, do some cost comparisons between the two to see if this is something that works for you. So overall, would I recommend it? Yeah, I haven't even talked about the customization that I'm about to do in the next video, and I would already buy it because I can kind of control it with my voice so fast and so quickly, and I haven't done any customization at all. So needless to say, I'm gonna be tinkering around with this, and in the next video, I'm gonna show you all the different things that I've been able to accomplish with the customization of the Noon Home Smart Lighting System. So that's it, that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching and liking our videos. We are on a mission to get to 10,000 subscribers this year, so make sure you smash the like, subscribe, pass us out to all your friends. Come on Fridays at 6 p.m. and join us. If you want to super chat us, by all means, you can do that too. And as always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we will see you next time.